Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Ryan Makes Sense, where we talk about personal finance, investing, and chart analysis. We are reviewing our latest Robinhood weekly challenge. Every week I put $25 into my Robinhood account, and my goal is to get to 20% gains year over year. Gains is annual return, and to basically beat the S&P 500 because that is basically a benchmark. I If you are not comfortable investing in individual stocks, I recommend that you invest in S&P 500 because that is the benchmark for the stock market. It is the top 500 stocks. Invest in that every week, no emotions attached, dollar cost average over time. And by the time you reach whatever age you're aiming for, depending on your situation and how much you're putting in, you might be very surprised. So anyway, that kind of defeats the purpose of what we're talking about. But let's talk about my Robinhood account. So the S&P 500 year to date is at 8.08%. And let's get a drum roll, am at 4.21%. If you've been following me, you know that I sold Orgo, ticker symbol ORGO, at $2.18. And the next day it's up to 280, and the day after that's up to 310. I do want to let you know that you will never ever be able to time the top, and you'll never ever be able to time the bottom. But the main important factor is that if you're in Profitsville, you've got profits. Nobody ever went broke taking profits. So if you're up, take those gains. In my scenario, I'm trying to mirror a disciplined and balanced approach to investing when investing in individual stocks. I am catching these stocks as they are in a cycle, bottoming out and then riding them up. With Orgo, I didn't want to take the chance because I felt like the bottom that was put in for Orgo was just a short amount of time. So that stock is now up nicely. I missed out on those gains. Definitely would have helped, but let's go down and review my portfolio. So I also purchased ticker symbol AEY on Friday, and I also sold Boyd Gaming on Thursday. It's on my Robinhood, my YouTube community page. I post my trades, buys or sells within a few minutes, and that is just for visibility purposes. Do not ever copy what I'm doing. 9 times out of 10, I'll tell you how I found the stock on which screener, so you can then use that screener to find ones that fit your risk profile. Let's look at total percent change. Okay, so we can see AEY is down 18%. It was down around 30%, but I did dollar cost average. I purchased 100 shares, and I did that based off of the recent release of an institution purchasing $101,000 worth of stock at $1.10. So I felt good about that. They have earnings on Monday, and if they do tank, I will wait for a new bottom to come in and then purchase more, as long as the company's continuing to execute. Again, every strong, amazing company, Amazon, Apple, Tesla, Google, J&J, maybe not J&J, I don't know. Those big companies, they all started out as small cap companies. Verizon. So I'm not saying AEY is the next Verizon or AT&T or whatever, but they're making profits, they're growing. So keep an eye on that. I'm going to continue to add that as it goes down, because when stocks go on sale, you want to buy them if they're good stocks. So AEY down 18%. Honda Motor Corp up 4.4%. They did have earnings. I did feel comfortable holding through their earnings because their stock at a very high level is very undervalued. So they missed, and you can see it's up 5%. So imagine if they beat. And this also is in a long-term rectangular pattern. So it's been range bound between 20 and 27 for, several years. So I feel if this was going to go to 20, Honda Motor Corp, I would have purchased more at 20. It didn't go down. It's just slowly ping-ponging, so just going to hold it. Probably sell. I don't really even have a target to sell. I might just take gains at 5% and see what happens next. It's kind of a slow burn one. And then we have ticker symbol KRT, Carrot Packaging. This company did have earnings as well. I felt comfortable with this one because it is in a very bullish pattern on the monthly, and the company did well in terms of earnings. Great revenues. They're growing. I think they did miss a little bit on one of the metrics, but overall, Carrot is looking really good. So I like KRT. It's now at 15.75. I did purchase this at 14. I do want to sell it around 17, 18, 19, 20. And I do, if it goes down to 10, I would add more around $9, $10. I think that's where the CEO has been adding as well. So this is my Robinhood account year to date. I still have this Disney stock that I got for free. I don't know if I'm ever going to sell it. I want to sell it just because it's not doing anything. It's not part of my challenge. It's just sitting there. So yeah, I'm at 4.2%. We've got about 6 months left in the year. I'm very hopeful if AEY can turn its situation around. It can be a really good reversal stock for my portfolio. Very excited about that one. In terms of next stocks I'm going to buy, I do have some videos that I'm going to be recording today. J&J, the pharmaceutical company, Johnson & Johnson, they're going to hit a super cycle, the bottom of a super cycle. So that video is going to be coming out the end of the month. And don't worry, the way I purchase stocks is I model them out very far in advance because I like to purchase on the longer time frames. And then from there go into the smaller time frames of weekly and daily once it's ready for that apex moment or that moment of truth where it's coming to the lowest low that it could possibly go in a cycle. So just some heads up there. So I'm watching Johnson & Johnson, and then I've got a really fun video. I've been following these guys for years. Microcap Club, going to look at their stocks. Not all, but most of their stocks are up 70% to 20,000%. So I'm just going to give you a little sneak peek at Microcap Club. I'm not affiliated with them. I'm not a sponsor. I'm not even a member of their site. But I do want to show you guys that they have some really good calls, but they take several years to play out. And I think some of the ones that they've called in the past might be ready to come and make a move. So, yep, got some fun videos. I do plan on purchasing more stocks in the coming weeks if there's like a screaming buy. Again, I want to see what's going to happen with AEY on Monday. Hopefully they have lackluster earnings. I would like to see them stay around this level and have that base. I want to see a reversal start happening for AEY before August. I've talked about it before, but we've seen potential market manipulation where someone bought $52 million worth of stock last August 12th, 2023 to the 29th. And we have not seen $52 million worth of stock selling. So once this August rolls around and passes, they're going to be at long-term capital gains, which means if they sell for a profit because maybe something's in the pipe, who knows, they're going to get taxed at a lot less than what they would if they would sell it before August. So AEY's got several different catalysts, but also they're a strong company without those catalysts. So I think that's kind of just a great company to be looking into right now. So with that, yeah, that's my Robinhood update for the week. I'm up 4.21% for the year. You would be better off investing in the S&P 500 so far. The year is not over. Again, I missed Orgo going basically parabolic, unfortunately, but discipline and setting a good example. That's more of what I'm focused on now. So, yeah, if you guys made it this far, please consider subscribing to my channel. I love talking about stocks, how to find really amazing stocks, using different scanners, websites to see which institutions are buying, insiders are selling, etc. So, yep, also hit the like button, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.